interactive online training on piping and instrumentation diagram. Module 4. Symbology Instrumentation. Following topics to be discussed in this module. 1. Instrumentation. 2. Instrumentation symbols. 3. Instrument symbol layout. 4. Extra instrument descriptors. 5. Quiz. Instrumentation is defined as the art and science of measurement and control of process variables within a production or manufacturing area. An instrument is a device that measures a physical quantity such as flow, temperature, level, distance, angle, or pressure. Some pictures of various instruments. Instruments on P&Id are usually symbolized by a circle with information mentioned of them for what they represent, their function, location, display, computer function, and PLC connection. Instruments are often part of a control system in refineries, factories, and vehicles. The control of processes is one of the main branches of applied instrumentation. The chart below describes each instrument symbol in detail with what is mentioned above. There are 5 instrument identification logics applied in the above chart. Discrete instrument has been explained for each of them shown in the chart below. When an instrument is locally mounted in the field or open area close to operator, it is represented on P&Id as circle. When an instrument is mounted on a main panel or in the control room accessible by operator, it is represented on P&Id as circle with a solid line through its center. When an instrument is hidden either back or inside of the panel which is not accessible to the operator, it is represented on P&Id as circle with a dashed line through its center. When an instrument is mounted on a sub-panel or a remote location which is accessible to the operator, it is represented on P&Id as circle with double solid lines through its center. When an instrument is mounted on a sub-panel or a remote location which is not accessible to the operator, it is represented on P&Id as circle with double dashed lines through its center. Similarly, the other symbols can also be described accordingly for the following: shared display, shared control, computer function, programmable logic control, PLC, wired to PLC, In addition to the above instrumentation symbols, with their explanation, more symbols have been shown below. Indicating light. Indicating light, color, R equals red, G equals green, A equals amber, B equals blue, W equals white. Local indicating annunciator, push button dual acting. Local audible annunciator, electrical heat traced instrument, insulated instrument, insulated and electrical heat traced instrument, vented instrument. Below is the instrument symbol layout defining every letter and number. Actual size. Alarms, for example, H equals high, H equals high, etc. Instrument ID. Alarms, for example, L equals low, LL equals low, etc. Serial number, module series number, and sequential number. Extra instrument descriptor. Extra instrument descriptors below provide information attached to instruments in case they have additional functions. Air supply, ASC anti-surge controller, ER electrical resistance corrosion probe, ERS emergency release system, ESD emergency shutdown, FMG fire and gas or lower exposure limit, H2 hydrogen penetration corrosion probe, H2S hydrogen sulfide, HOA SR hand off for auto spring return hand position, HOA M hand off for auto maintain hand position, HPU hydraulic power unit, B gauge glass tubular type show visible length, T gauge glass transparent view type show visible length, MAG magnetic, MEC-ESI motor control center, PCS process control system, PSD process shutdown, RAD radar, UCP unit control panel, VFD variable frequency drive. Can you recognize the instrument symbols shown below? Discrete instrument, primary location, normally inaccessible. Local indicating annunciator, insulated instrument, display indicator, controller, or other device. output exists if one or more of the inputs exist.
This is the end of Module 4. Symbology and controls to be discussed next.